Yes, my dear all, through this video, I will explain the question answer. Here are some question answer which covers entire chapter. यहाँ पे जो मैंने क्वेश्चन आंसर बताया है चैप्टर द 100 डिशेस पार्ट 2 का, उसमें क्वेश्चन आंसर मैंने इंटायर चैप्टर से लिया है सो दैट कि जो भी क्वेश्चन आंसर है आपको कंप्लीटली उसमें कवर हो जाए. नाउ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट डिड मिस्टर पेंटोस्की लेटर से. एक्चुअली वंडा पेंटोस्की के पापा ने लेटर लिखा था, तो वो क्या बता रहा था लेटर, ये क्वेश्चन इज एंड आंसर इज मिस्टर पेंटोस्की was shifting to a bigger city as bigger cities has more cosmopolitan population, so there were lesser chances of getting funny glances from others. He was not happy with the treatment his children were getting in their school, as people of cities get to see and interact with people from a wider geographies and ethnicities, so they become more resilient at dealing with them. Second question is Miss Mason angry with the class or is she unhappy and upset? Miss Mason seems to be upset rather than angry. She hopes that all the misbehavior was part of normal childhood pranks. She hopes that kids will derive a lesson from Wanda's episode. He calm manners of reading the letter and reprimanding the students tells that she is upset and wants and hopes the kids would mend their ways. Third question is how does Maddie feel after listening to the note from Wanda's father? Maddie feels laid down by herself. She feels that her behavior was awkward. There is an old saying that to tolerate injustice on others is also like being a part of the injustice. Maddie feels that instead of being a mute spectator, she should have protested the mental torture of Wanda. Fourth question is what does Maddie want to do? Maddie wants to meet Wanda to show her true feelings toward Wanda. She wants to say sorry and to convey that all was part of childhood prank and people really love Wanda. Question 5 number is what excuses does Peggy think up for her behavior and why? Peggy thinks that she was the person who gave inspiration for Wanda's wonderful drawings. Had she not asked questions about number of dresses Wanda had, Wanda couldn't have made beautiful drawings. There can be two views on Peggy's real feelings. First view can be of a stubborn child who refuses to accept her mistakes, and another view can be accepting the mistake deep inside but for fear of being subjected to fun, not accepting the mistake openly. Sixth number question is what are Maddie's thoughts as they go to Bogin's Heights? Actually, Maddie was living in Bogin's side. Maddie is feeling bad about Wanda and herself. She is feeling very sad for not even getting a chance to say sorry to Wanda. Why does Wanda's house remind Maddie of Wanda's blue dress? Wanda's blue dress was old, faded, but used to be neat and clean. Similarly, her house was small and makeshift but clean. Wanda was a poor girl, but she was sober and was probably more mature than other kids of her age. Maybe her hardships had taught her great lessons in the life, which is evident in the way she used to keep her dress. or her house. This question is, what does Maddie think hard about? What important decision does she come to? What are things about not letting injustice happen to anyone? She makes sure that she would protest if anybody misbehaves with anybody. She won't be a mute spectator the way she did earlier. In a way, the episode of Vanda's family leaving that city works as major change agent for Maddie's personality. Now, question is, what did the girls write to Wanda? The girls planned to write their true feelings but ended up writing a formal letter. Most of us have this inbuilt ability of fear of truth. We don't want to show our shortcomings to the world. Every time we talk about ourselves, we talk. Thank you so much